With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. To throw right away is Vick.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A situation that certainly will avoid going forward. And only second and long they're facing. Here's Michael Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Vick operating on 1st down.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They run it again with Williams. And this time they were waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Julio Jones, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
Hester to return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Herbert now. Being chased out left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
He's a talented runner. That means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker. And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And the man open is Haywood Bay. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashee Rice, 35 yards. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Vic to throw it. Buying time to his left. Vic into the slide, and he's got the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give it to Williams, running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Motion man right is Rice. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Vic. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Williams, 54 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Hester to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Why can't we score?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a heavy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
On second down, here's Herbert. Throws right side, and that's complete. He takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. To the air again, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashee Rice with an amazing diving catch. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Ted Hendricks.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Vic now. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Vic readies to throw. He'll hit Jackson complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. It's a play fake. Now Vick. That's going to be caught by Pitts. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they still stop the yard or two short. And it's fourth down. Here we go with Williams. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Play action now. Vick. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Vick taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for two. They'll look to run forward with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pester to return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense. And now the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kyron Williams, 15 yards. And the Eagles will add to their fourth-quarter lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to run for him with Williams. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
In motion goes the tight end.
You can score on these guys.
Herbert off of play action. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. That one caught by Rice. And with Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Michael Vick. Touchdown! Julio Jones. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 2nd down, Dobbs. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go.
It's one play at a time, baby. Come on with it, bring it. That's right, baby. Play it.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Come on, come on.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. And now they'll shift things around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. On 3rd down, Perry. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Dree Archer, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. That throw by Vick, incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Vick on 2nd down. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Eagles. Julio Jones, 77 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now here's Vick. This one swung out to Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. There's Vick. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Looking to throw. Perry. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession.
Come on, come on.
Vic operating on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield.
There he goes, right side. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Off the play fake, Vic. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Vic. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. Now Vic on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half.
He's got him in, complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Johnson, 82 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. He's on his way. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give to Williams, running right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down throw coming for Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Still on his feet. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Justin Matabike showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. On 2nd down, Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Vick goes play action. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And the Eagles have recovered. They start the second half here with Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Vic readies to throw. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing, Vic. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back them up 5 yards. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have got it. Control.
What's up, man? My fault. Just played a damn Super Bowl game against somebody that paid for their entire team. So, yeah, it's whatever. The overall center that I don't need. You can't put him in the set. What that? So we're back in the regular season with this. Oh man, I'm in pro now. Regular. I mean, so I dropped. When did I drop? We only at 95 speed. Yeah. But he had nothing but knockouts, and that was annoying. Um, keep gunslinger. Drop quick draw. Add linchpin. $650. Bad. Um, 650. That's everybody. 650. Everybody 650. That's what I was looking for, but maybe I just didn't look. Yeah, it's right there. Did he get one EP jukebox or something? No. Oh, that Megatron. Like, I ain't paid for nobody yet. And don't plan on it, but you just. Make sure all my stuff set up, cause they had to take stuff off. I'm running 2 on him, but I didn't really see Ray get too busy. I might have to put him at the. That's what I'm gonna do. Just to see how I go. Use Ring more. Take the moral out of his sticks, though. And that don't work. I had to go with, I don't know, probably this or something. Oh! Okay, so that ability is more my ability, because I don't play zone. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense, because I don't run zone, so they have a deep man knockout that I didn't even. I just thought there was an area to knock this out. Alright, let's go. Keep Dawkins in the zone. Keep Dawkins in the zone.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. To about the 35, second down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, Vic. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a
I can
receiver.
literally
But a big
just
part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Vic will look to throw on first down.
I tried to hurry up, but it didn't.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second
I
down.
had it.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Vic now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Oh, hit as he throws.
I can't make it up.
A surprising
Like,
here on the opening drive of the game. This defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the
Derrick Henry. Outside routes.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Unable to corral him, he fights through. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry, 38 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Feel like I'm falling off, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
That was just a bad go for it. Like I didn't need to attempt that one. But,
and sometimes that note says, be aggressive,
man.
stay aggressive.
First stuff and it seemed like
They were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points?
like, yo,
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much
I be
heat on it.
having stuff, but it's always some weird.
Touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
He just got right off him. Like, it is 96 overall, both. So I can't be mad. I can't be mad. It is 90 overall, both. Yo, like I'm instantly irritated by this game.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. That is caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All
Well, they've been
right.
back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to execute
Gotta
just a little
realize
bit there with a
everybody
completion
got a
on
paper
first
play,
down.
yeah.
Now they have to gear
Gotta
up,
realize
try and get 2 more
everybody got
stops
a
and escape this drive.
From the gun, Vic.
Like,
And the Lions pressure
this shit is annoying.
A long way to go
Nobody
here on
is
3rd
blocking,
down
and it's
for the
pissing
Eagles
me
to win the
off.
drive.
Like, it's not nothing else going on. Not doing nothing crazy. He's literally blitzing 3. Why the fuck can I get?
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
I'm never buying nobody, but Jesus Christ, it just seems like you gotta make that purchase.
And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now here's Vic. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Inside handoff, Henry. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous game.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Can you keep up with us?
Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I don't even know.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. On play action, Vick. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cameron Williams, 52 yards. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
I'm trying to air on. My fan is running the hottest air.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
The Itchy and Scratchy show used to be so insane.
And he's got it.
And it was a show within a show. Oh snap.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground, pushing through the contact.
That boy Derek Henry was just.
First down. I see the close fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Wow.
That'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football.
That's kind of crazy how pretty good I got with them onsides.
Play action now, Vick. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. It's a play fake. Now Vick. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Fourth down, Vick.
These knockouts is crazy.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Ain't nothing with it. Waste of time.
There on fourth, and the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They set up the screen for Henry. Shoves him away. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Vick. This will go to Henry out wide. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I don't know where everybody was at.
Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That boy keep throwing them damn passes to Derrick Henry.
From drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Sure.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Deep zones reborn.
Oh, he tried to fit it
That play just ain't working for me no more. I just did that for no reason.
And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball.
That play hasn't worked the last couple times I ran it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them.
Like, I'm putting...
Drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Telling you.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Henry again on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Oh, snap.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14.
Yo, Homer funny as crap.
So they throw the pick
Don't
6
fight
and get
him
another
from
shot at it
professional
now
life.
as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt.
There we go. Finally.
So well, doesn't it?
It really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And Henry fighting for the marker. I don't think he got there. Gained it out. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws.
Oh, snap. It's 4th quarter. I had 39 passing yards. Dang. That. Points on solos. I need one more solo win. Head to head, need 2 wins. Score 12 more points. Oh, damn. 2 touchdowns.
What's good?
What's up, man? What's up? How you feel about your team in the playoffs?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Jacksonville. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
All right.
Had he gone down
Let's see what we got.
yards shy of there at the 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases.
You think he gonna punt?
And that'll fall in.
Nobody punch.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away.
Yeah, niggas move.
And this will be touchdown across midfield.
Why you punt like that? That's weird.
Line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45.
Yeah, this ain't nothing crazy.
Throwing to start the drive. Vic.
They ran right through.
The Jets get in there for the sack.
I just want to get that play one more go because they ran through so fast.
To make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Vic. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Is my headphones down? No, what the hell?
For 1st and 10.
Oh, it might have been
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Williams is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
I'm just trying to. Whenever somebody got Dre Archer, I'm trying to make him fumble. That's always my goal.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here.
Oh.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll try the left side. Archer, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, Archer. There he goes, right side.
Oh, why you dive?
Down to the 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dre Archer, 41 yards. And the Jets are an extra from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Calf muscles so tight as crap.
Jackson now to return. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Looking to throw. Vic. And unable to connect on the pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after
that's crazy. What the hell?
Come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Vic. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now Williams running left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back.
I had him, but I'm playing around too damn much.
They'll come up on a still manageable
Don't start your shit.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now a second down throw for Vic. Quick slant to
Crazy, that was a pump
and
fake.
he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hey, yo, that'd be a twist I never knew.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Down the
This fast motherfucker is.
How about this? Racing to the end
Keep
zone.
messing me up when I'm trying to get to my user.
Touchdown, New York. With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the 1st half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers.
Yep.
Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Vic goes play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On first down, Archer. A strong broken.
I don't know how I ran around him with Ray Lewis.
Just shy of the 15. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, it's Levis. Got a man, it's caught.
I knew that was going to be the move.
Jets. Luke Musgrave as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They juked him. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Julio Jones. As time expires in the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 121 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
Why am I playing this bad? I don't know. I'm trying to understand it myself. Oh.
Now Vic on fourth down. And this one is...
I'm playing so bad, yo. It's just killing me.
Interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. Archer, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he's going to take this one down to the
He got
25.
jukebox, human joystick.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking at 3rd and 6.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Levis on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Levis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Up the middle they go. Archer. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here we go. 4th down. Levis escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all.
Oh, you got the jukebox.
They would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
He and I'm playing at.
Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Complete and utter
It's
crap.
2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Every time I try to switch to my damn user,
Touchdown run. And the Jets
man, hike the damn ball.
deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Throwing, Vick. Over the middle here to Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. To throw, Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Vick now. This one swung out to Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson.
Oh man.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle.
I'm really watching The Simpsons, but like, it's hilarious.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Vick operating on 1st down. Being chased out left.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking,
There's a minute left. You got 3 yards here.
To get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range.
That boy Giarcha is so annoying.
What a great run to work his way into
But I'll
the
just
end
change up my defense. That's all. I ain't really sweating
Extra
it.
point there, up and good, and that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone.
He had to do something. That boy hadn't fumbled yet. I'm going to leave him in for this play and then see how he do like throughout the.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That motherfucker is like ridiculous. Whatever. Like, dog, I didn't commit to nothing. This one is out here running and juking his ass off.
It's 1st and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer and across the midfield strike.
He's banking on that boy.
Territory. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Levis to throw. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
I never get
That's
them
gonna be a
dumbass
first down.
interceptions.
Well
Like,
done.
my people be right
Got the
there
yards
and
they needed
everything.
there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
On first down, Archer. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
I don't know what this is.
Now a give right side. Archer. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Levis.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Far.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed.
Yo.
They grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
They ain't gonna kick it far. I'm gonna do a little squib, John. I knew this motherfucker Dre Archer was gonna be.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one
Got
away.
them 2 runs.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard
Got
line.
1 timeout.
This is 1st and 10.
Now Michael Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they
I already chalked this one up.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the wire.
Dre Archer had like 200 yards. Oh, outside. Jukebox. I lost that game. Defense. But like I said, I'm about to get off and play Call of Duty. Indeed. Indeed. At pick artist and took that ability off of Ray Lewis, because if you can't hit stick and make Dre Armstrong fumble, there's no point. There's no point, because he has the least amount of carrying, and he was just running. Oh man, that joint was so annoying. Probably when let me see, Ray becomes a 96. He become a 96. That's probably when I can cook with him. But yeah, 96 Ray, I guess. Chris Jones as a. Alright, so you max out Ray Lewis before that 50. Just see if I got something before I get off. Next time, better time.